Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Remember, we're in our last 50 subscribers, so please make sure you hit that subscribe button now to help us get to our first 1,000, and we get to add that extra stuff for the giveaway. Subscribe now. Hey everyone, MTG Moxman here. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. This is like an early video for me because I'm home on a Sunday on Thanksgiving. You can see I put a new background in. We got some cool new boxes up instead of just the fat packs, which are now kind of down here on my screen. But now we got some big boxes up here. Just so you can see part of the collection, see some of the stuff I've got hanging out in the back, which you don't normally get to see. So guys, we're on our last 50 subscribers, if you can believe it. The last 50 to get to our first 1,000. So this is like the big push, right? It can go very slow or very quickly. And if we get past the 1,000, maybe this will snowball into that giveaway to give us the extra Time Walk Collector Edition. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things work out. So it'll be awesome, guys. And I just wanted to thank you all. I mean, it's been a real push. I've pushed just as hard as I'm sure you guys have to get friends and family to join, to get more people to the channel. Thank you to all the Instagram followers who have now joined on. If you guys didn't know that, you can find me on my Instagram as well, which is just MTG Moxman Instagram. I put all kinds of cool photos up about Magic stuff and cards I have, and you know, it's fun. As well as here on, of course, our YouTube channel, which is like my love and joy, and I love having you guys all here every day. And I'm really sorry to the Instagram people who I may ask again. I don't know why. What happens is I don't get like the text box, so I apologize for that. And of course, if you're new to the channel, just if you have to find me somehow in our content today where we talk about Commander, then please just make sure you hit that subscribe button and help push us to that awesome new 1,000 mark, okay? And of course, we'll be adding the extra box of set boosters into that giveaway. Somebody will get the whole box to themselves. I'll open it on the channel, but I will send you all the cards, minus the common uncommons. You'll get all the rares, mythics, and of course the foil box topper, or you know, non-foil box topper, but a box topper nonetheless. All right, guys, that's my big intro. And of course, to the new patrons and family on Patreon, guys, we're at 41 patrons on my Patreon account. It only costs $1 as the minimum, which is like half a cup of coffee a month. So if you can afford to support me on Patreon to help boost up our prize pool, that would be awesome. I put most of it into getting new gear. I've ordered some new lighting. Thank you for the people on Patreon who helped make that possible. It should be coming in the next week or so because these lights will go now down to the bottom. I'll get some new lights up here, and then I'll continue saving for a better microphone. All right, so I'm kind of getting there, guys. It's going to take a while, but if we can get any new patrons to help me pay for all the new gear, that would be totally awesome. $1 a month. It's not a lot to ask, especially when you get to enjoy all this content and the giveaways, which are free. So thank you. So Commander. The reason I'm talking about Commander today, I already had it on my list of things to do because we have Commander Legends coming, but I wanted to talk to you guys today about Commander being like a format, right? I remember when Commander first hit the scene, and it was like a new thing, and people were like, oh, you know, and it was mainly, I mean, me and my buddies kind of teased some people about it, and we kind of made fun of it. We're like, nah, Standard's where you should be, or Vintage Legacy. Because, you know, you had access to cool cards, you get 4 of stuff in there. Who like just having all these single of cards? So we thought it was meant for people who couldn't afford to get those cards. And in some ways, that's true. But now, let's fast forward, what, 10 years? 10 years? I guess around 10 years since this all went down. And you look back now on this amazing format, and you realize how intricate it's become. It has its own set coming up next month. We got Commander Legends coming. Pretty psyched about that set too, guys. It's going to be, you know, I still think people aren't giving Zendikar Rising its due as the most amazing set this year as far as my eyes can see. I was really impressed with how they've done it. So that's that said. But when we look at Commander Legends and you look at how cool that set is, they're going to start putting the spoilers in. I hope they bring back old legendary creatures just with a new twist on them, you know, remake them. Because, you know, they're outdated, obviously, but if you put a new twist on them and bring some of that lore forward, I think it will help Wizards in its quest to keep itself relevant with a lot of the older school Magic players, the people who have been here 15 to 20 years plus. So let's hope they do something good with that. I really hope they do. Now, as a format, the fact that Commander only requires 1 of each thing makes it much more affordable. And that used to be a bad thing in my eyes. Now it's a good thing. Because some of the cards are getting ridiculously expensive. But with that said, with all the reprints, it has brought a lot of prices down. Ugin is more affordable. Some of those key cards used to be, I think, all the swords, the original Feast and Famine, some of the reprints, those become more affordable now because of the VIP Masters that came out. That does make it better for players and more affordable for you guys and myself to get the cards we need for our decks. I like that. Now, when I play Commander, I never take it too seriously. I consider it a fun format. I don't go competitive or anything. I just build fun decks to play with. I don't even look for all the synergy I see a lot of decks out there have. Like I was playing at a Thanksgiving party, and I saw Krenko out there, and he was like ripping it up. It was very cool to see. And I saw an Angel deck, which I thought was just amazing and well-formulated plan. I don't take it that seriously. I look at it an entirely different way, and I play lighthearted, and I just want to play Magic. I want to talk with people. I want to have a conversation while enjoying a card game, right? Now, on turn 5 and 6, some of these Commander decks can rip you up if they get the right draws. But generally speaking, most Commander games seem to go a little bit longer than most of the Standard games. And in Commander, we're not seeing the amount of banning that we're seeing. I heard, like, Omnath's going to be banned, guys. What are we talking about? When you're banning cards right out of the gate before people got to enjoy them. What was Wizards thinking? Which brings me back to Commander. It's not seeing those kind of bannings and stuff going on. Pardon me while I have a sip of the cup of joe. You got to think of that, right? You don't see it. Banning is bad. It means that Wizards did mistakes and they didn't formulate things right. There's two ways of looking at bannings. One, it gets rid of a powerful card from the format that doesn't need to be there anymore. I get that, guys. I understand. But at the same time, if somebody bought 4 of Uru, which I did not buy, by the way. I have 1 that I got in some pack. But for those of us who did not buy those cards, if you went out and purchased them, I feel bad for you. Because that stuff got banned so quick. It was here, what, a year? Less than a year. Theros is this year. It's not fair. So they should formulate it better so we're not investing money in buying cards that become banned in that format that we're trying to build a deck in. Omnath was like kicking butt at the tournament finals. So of course he's going to get banned. He's in like 92% of decks. That is not good. Do you understand? It's not good. So Wizards, think that through, man. Which brings me back to Commander. Those type of combos can happen, but they don't happen as fast. And a well-constructed Commander deck can take a multifaceted approach. I understand you go with these red decks that just like singular burn things out, but with the new multi-directional lands, the fact you can still have some dual lands in there for older school players, the fact that Time Twist, an actual piece of power, can go in there, really makes it more balanced in the sense of what players can bring to the party show. I can bring all these cards, you can bring all these cards, and I understand there can be connected decks and you know, pre-built Commander decks. But I still enjoy what comes out of my mind and what I build for myself, which means I don't really look at those decks. I don't normally buy pre-constructed decks. I like to build with the cards I have in my house, which still is extensive, but it isn't everything. There's lots of cards I've never seen, especially Commander cards, because I've never bought Commander decks really for playing with. I've had some that I've resold, but not as a play thing. So I think when we see Commander now, you're going to see more of it. You're going to see more of Pauper, more of Cube. If they don't fix Standard soon, Wizards, get it right, people. Pay attention to what you're doing, because you are messing up huge right now. And nobody's appreciating it at all, okay? Nobody. So please, get it right, Wizards. Get things connected for yourselves, because we don't like seeing the fact that a Standard set gets bashed, which brings me again back to Commander. It doesn't have these issues. I haven't heard of anyone complaining when they play Commander. Games take a little bit longer. You get to build more intricate decks because they're 100 cards. It's a single, so it doesn't cost you as much to get a particular card. Although, I mean, yeah, I get it. Sarah Sanctum, Gaia's Cradle, stuff like that can still cost a lot of money. But it's not as bad as you'd think, right? Like over a long period of time, building up one deck, which could take you a while, it's a good investment because those cards are not going to go down in value. And it builds up that one particular Commander deck, which is fine. I have no problem with that at all. So, you know, Wizards, fix it, because Commander's looking like the best format for a reason. I enjoy playing it. I now have a couple ideas of Commander decks I'd like to build, especially with the new flip lands, that I'll be able to build like these nice... I like building 5-color decks, so I like building multi-tier level decks where I can like do multiple ways of winning with different colors helping me out. It's cool. So let's see if we can get that done. Right, Wizards? It'd be nice. So I just thought we'd mention that today as a starting point to say it looks like Commander really will have a jump in the future, where a lot of people are going to see and want to play Commander because it costs less overall. You're not seeing as many bannings. The games last longer and are fun to play, and you play with multiple people, which is always a blast because you can build those kind of Commander decks that can assist everyone. right? And then nobody wants to kill you. And you know, I love that stuff. So I hope to see more of it. And I hope Wizards fixes the problems with the other format, because if they don't, they're going to sink their own format, which is hilarious, because that's what boosts their sales on regular standard boxes, right? They're in standard. Wizards, you guys are silly, man. You guys are silly. And I don't think they understand that at all. So we'll see how it goes. Now, as a little side update, since we're on our last 50 people for to get to 1,000, I've noticed it has really slowed down on how many people are joining right now. And it could be because it's a long weekend, or it's not finding people. I'm not reaching enough people in the channel. I'll do my best. And the best you guys can do for me is to continue to watch. Watch the videos till the end. Make sure, I mean, who's even watching this late into the video? It's like 10:25 in the video. And I'll say, Army of Darkness rules! And it's Halloween, which is awesome. And I don't get to dress up. And maybe Deadpool will make an appearance here just to make me happy. Maybe Master Chief or my Iron Man. I'd do one of those. Nobody's watching this far in anyway. I get to sit here, my arms folded, drinking a sip of coffee. Because I understand this is not my regular viewing time. I'm just doing it because I have time and I want to show the new setup, and I may stack it a little bit higher. But it looks cool to see older boxes in there, doesn't it? You see the Savior, wait there, Saviors and Lara. You can go over there. You see some Fallen Empires. It's cool, man. Although it's funny, you see the gap in the box? I noticed this. Because Fallen Empires is a bigger box. It's not a standard size. Because there's 60 packs in it. So, it's kind of funny. Anyway, back to the end of the video. I know, I was getting off topic. I was having some fun because most people aren't watching this late in. The best you can do for me, guys, is to watch the end of my videos, because that helps the algorithm, helps me move forward up on the viewing list. Okay? And for those who don't watch my videos that often, please continue to watch, because it gets my viewership larger on the big panel of how YouTube puts my video out. And how much it gets recommended is based on how many thumbs up you guys give me and how many things it goes out to the crowd. Especially the new Instagram people, in case you happen to watch my videos and watch it to the end and this is the one you're watching, then please go all the way, man. I would appreciate it, because it really will help out everything to get the videos higher. Because, you know, I did that box open video. It was a great video, but it only hit like 100 people. That is not going to fly. Which is nobody's fault, other than my own for not putting out or not putting the right text things in. Who knows? But anyway, I thought it'd be nice to let you guys know that's how it works with YouTube. As far as I can tell, what I've read, that's how it works. So I need to get lots of views. I need to get views that are long. I mean, I'll tell you right now, guys, chance of me monetizing is next to zero. I'm not monetizing at 1,000 people right now. There's no point, right? It would bother most of you guys, except for those guys who want me to monetize to make that, you know, $5-10 a month. I get it. It would be kind of helpful that way, but it may stunt my growth a little bit. So I'd rather keep things going forward and going upward. So just like Commander, it's going forward and it's going upward. I tell you, I had really fun playing it this weekend, and now I just want to bust it out. I want to have some more fun with it. So anyway, I think Commander next year or two, guys, could be considered the best format to play. So let's keep an eye on that. So thank you all for tuning in. This is MTG Moxman. Really enjoyed my time with you guys today. As always, remember, bring a friend to Magic. Yes, I'm actually having nachos and cheese tonight because I had turkey and stuff yesterday. So it is nachos and cheese. It's going to be awesome. And remember, at the 1,000, we're going to put the extra box in. And anything over 1,000, I may still add some extra cards in. Oh, speaking of which, hold on. No one's watching this late, right? We're like 13 minutes in. I ordered a card online. It says "Save Safe" on the back. The front has my stuff, so I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys this. So, okay, good. I'll rip it this way, which is kind of backwards for me. Sorry, lots of tape. Anyway, the reason I want to show this is when you're buying on eBay, you get eBucks as well, which is another like free. Holy. It's another free way of getting stuff, right? So eBay Bucks gives you like certain percentages. I usually try to buy when the Bucks get bonuses, but what happens is, oh, what is happening here? Oh my goodness, guys. Holy. There we go. So, what happens is you get these eBay dollars, and the eBay dollars allow you to purchase extra cards or free things you want. So in this case, I thought, oh, it's backed. I thought it was on this side. So, all right, sorry, that didn't help us. Good packaging, person from eBay. Good packaging. Anyway, this was $19.99. So it used up all my eBay dollars plus a few bucks on my own. But it basically means I paid $4 for this card. Oh, it's still backed? What is in here? What did they put in here? They put a foil Fissure Wizard. Thank you. And here's the actual card. So I went ahead. I got this, which is a full foil art of the Grove of the Burn Willows, which I like this card. So I wanted it, but it just shows what you can do with a few extra dollars in your bank account. Right? When you buy something on eBay, try to plan for the times to give you the 3, 5, 10% cash back stuff. Save up for this kind of stuff. I don't think people realize these are going to be kind of rare to get, right? And it's still foil full art. 20 bucks? Are you kidding me? It's not a bad time to buy, guys, okay? Look for when they hit cheap, but buy them. Because 20 bucks now on this, somebody had to open a whole box to get this one card, right? They had to open a collector booster box to get this. That's crazy, man. There's only so many of those out there, which means there's only so many of these. So, anyway, let's go to my commander deck. All right. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks a lot for spending some time with me today. This is MTG Moxman. Bring a friend to Magic. Army of Darkness is still the best movie out there, especially at Halloween time. And yes, nachos and cheese is definitely on the table for tonight. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Klaatu, Verata, Nikto. Nikto. What happened there? I went to studio mode. I meant to hit stop. I meant to hit stop and like make it a classic ending, but that's okay. I'll see you guys soon. Seriously? You guys thought I forgot about you? I didn't forget about you. Put it this way, let's get over that 1,000 and see what happens. I think it's going to be a great time. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. You all rock.